Joseph Parker means business, man. Damn. Have you seen his training videos? Listen, go watch it. If you haven't seen the video clips, go on Joseph Parker's social media. Go check out the videos, man. He means business. He's coming for all that smoke. Do you know what I mean? He's bringing that smoke. He wants to take it to Daniel Dubois. And I've been telling people that. People have been doubting Joseph Parker, disrespecting Joseph Parker. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people think like Daniel Dubois is just going to walk in that ring and steamroll Joseph Parker. Like, it's not going to happen. It's not going to go that way. Do you know what I mean? And even though, yeah, muscles don't win you fights, innit? We know that. Muscles won't win you fights. Like, we've seen fighters in the past come into the ring looking bolo. You know what I mean? And they get smashed to pieces. They get smashed to pieces. Do you know what I mean? Like, all that physique looking big don't really mean nothing. Do you know what I mean? He's not going to overcome your limitations when it comes to your boxing skills. Do you know what I mean? And Joseph Parker, he's got great boxing skills. Do you know what I mean? He's super fit, great endurance, especially like in the last couple of fights. Like, he's come a long way. Do you know what I mean? He's really improved himself, and I've been really impressed. So for me, seeing him doing some good old-fashioned strength and conditioning, for me, it's not a problem at all. Do you know what I mean? I feel like in this fight, is like I said, is a 50-50 fight to me. So any little advantage that you can gain, the more, you know, go for it. Like, the more the better. Do you know what I mean? If Joseph Parker feels like pushing a bit more weight and that is gonna just give him that 1% extra that he'll need in this fight for him to win, mate, go for it. Do it. Do it. Do you know what I mean? So I've been telling people, man, Daniel Dubois has to be careful. Has to be very careful, man. Do you know what I mean? Because Daniel Dubois has been doing some antics. I hear him on the radio. I see him on TV, doing interviews online, etc. Jumping in the ring against Usyk, overlooking Parker and all that. Hey, just be careful, man. That IBF belt, be careful, man. Joseph Parker, like, he's watched the tapes of Joshua. Joseph Parker ain't coming down with his hand down. Do you know what I mean? He ain't gonna come to that ring like with his left hand down and all that and let you have a free shot at him. It's just not happening. Do you know what I mean? Joseph Parker, for me, is a very highly skilled fighter. Do you know what I mean? I've been really impressed. So, you know, I love seeing videos like this when he's dropping it online and he's showing his determination. He's showing that, listen, like, I'm on this. Like, I'm not scared of you, Daniel Dubois. I'm coming for your belt, man. I want to be 2 times champ. And listen, like I said, man, be careful, man. Be warned. Be warned. Me, I don't know who's going to win this fight here. It's tight. It's tight. And as the fight gets closer, I'm getting a bit of needle. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people starting to change their mind. I'm hearing people say, yeah, maybe Parker can do it, you know? Some people say, no, Dubois is going to run him over. Easy fight for Dubois. But a lot of people are starting to, do you know what I mean? Starting to think very carefully. They're starting to think that this fight is closer than the previously fought. Do you know what I mean? And that's the case. You know, like Daniel Dubois, I just hope that Daniel Dubois is in the gym putting in the work as well. You know, and I know he is, because Don Charles, his trainer, serious guy. He's not going to leave no stones unturned. You know, but Joseph Parker, he's in beast mode right now. He's going all in. Do you know what I mean? Joseph Parker's going all in. And although that strength, the extra weight that he's gonna gain and all that, yeah. You know what, actually, I thought Joseph Parker's gonna come into this fight slightly lighter, because I thought, you know what, he's gonna want to outlast Daniel Dubois. He's gonna want to weather the storm in the early rounds, because what I think, and most people are projecting as well, yeah, a lot of experts, fans, etc. We all know that Daniel Dubois is gonna try and come in there and use the similar blueprint to the AJ fight. Do you know what I mean? So, because we all know that, Parker, I was thinking maybe come in lighter so that you can outlast Daniel Dubois in a stretch. But it looks like Parker's doing the opposite. It looks like Parker is thinking, you know what? Let me gain that extra weight. Let me get a little bit stronger, yeah? So whatever Dubois brings, I'm on that. Whatever smoke Daniel Dubois brings, I'm on that same smoke. I'm thinking Joseph Parker's thinking, you know what? sometimes the best form of defense is offense. Do you know what I mean? Like, instead of waiting for someone to come to you, you go to them. All right, let's bang, let's do this. That's what I'm thinking. Do you know what I mean? Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think that's the strategy from Joseph Parker. I really feel like he's thinking, you know what, I'm just gonna meet fire with fire. Do you know what I mean? Let's go for it. Let's go for it, man. Let's meet in the middle and let's bang, let's crack. Listen, if that's the game plan for Joseph Parker, we're in for a crazy fight. We're in for a blockbuster because listen, man, both guys can bang in it. Obviously, Daniel Dubois is the bigger puncher out of the two, innit? But listen, man, when you get cracked in that jaw, it don't matter who you are, man. We've seen guys in the past, like someone like a Joe Joyce, yeah? He was a tough guy, man. Like, everyone was saying Joe Joyce has the best chin in the game and everything like that. As soon as he got cracked by Gilles Zhang, my man was going down, like, you know what I mean? Joe Joyce has never been the same. And I feel like with Joseph Parker putting on that extra weight, gaining that extra muscle, obviously is going to give him that extra strength, extra power. I'm not sure how it really works. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure how it really works. Like I coach at a gym, in a local gym, and there's a few pro fighters there that come training and all that. Like, they do a lot of strength and conditioning sessions, yeah. But I don't think they're really doing it to gain more power. The punches is more for like what do I call it? It's more about their reaction, it's more about their ability to just maneuver better. Do you know what I mean? It's not really like they're gonna gain more power. I think they work more on their power when it comes to pads, hitting the bag and all that. You know what I mean? The strength and conditioning is just for them to be more agile. Do you know what I mean? More mobile, like physically more stronger, but not necessarily to increase the power of the punches. Do you know what I mean? That's like other training sessions. So for me, Joseph Parker, he's thinking, you know what, I'm going to have to match Daniel Dubois physically. Daniel Dubois might try and bully him on the ropes and all that. Parker's thinking, you know what, I can't allow that to happen in this fight because Daniel Dubois has got speed as well. Do you know what I mean? Strength and speed. You know what I mean? So Joseph Parker's thinking, yo, I'm going to meet him with strength and my speed as well. I feel like Joseph Parker does carry their speed when it comes to this fight. I think he'll be the faster guy. Obviously, he'll be the lighter guy as well. So he have that speed. But he wants to match Daniel Dubois for strength as well. Whether he will on the actual night of the fight, we don't know yet. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes a lot of these fighters, they'll drop videos for propaganda. Do you know what I mean? Maybe, you know, Parker and his camp for, you know what, let's drop this video out there. Let's put it out there, yeah? Let's put this video out there in the universe to get into the head of Daniel Dubois. Do you know what I mean? They're playing some psychological warfare here where Daniel Dubois and his camp say they're going to think, damn, like, what's the plan here? So my man's like, he's actually extra muscle. He's adding all that muscle. Like, what they playing at here? Do you know what I mean? So, like, that video of Joseph Parker training and all that, doing the strength and conditioning, obviously that's a deliberate act, innit? Deliberate acts, like, do you know what I mean? Like, but I also like the fact that I see him, he's running, and he's on a treadmill, he's running, so he's still doing some explosive works. Do you know what I mean? He's still working on that cardio, working on that fitness, because that's gonna be vital, innit? Because this fight, it might just come down to a war of attrition. Do you know what I mean? It might be a situation where who can last the longest? Do you know what I mean? Who has a bit more left in the tank when it comes to the last 2 to 3 rounds of the fight? It might really just come down to that. Do you know what I mean? But for me, yeah, I like to see that Joseph Parker is in a good headspace. Do you know what I mean? It seems to be very positive. He's been very quiet, very humble, just very positive. There's something about Parker that just, I'm getting this feeling of it's just too calm for me, man. He's just chilling, just happy. Do you know what I mean? He's not complaining about anything. Dubois is out there insulting him, disrespecting him, overlooking him. Parker's like, nah, it's cool, man. I'll handle business when it comes to the night of the fight. Do you know what I mean? Listen, there's still quite a lot left anyway. You know what I mean? There's still quite a lot left. About a month and a bit left before the fight. So a lot of things can still develop. Do you know what I mean? And we know how these fighters are. Do you know what I mean? Fighters are very fragile. There could be injuries here, injuries there, and all of a sudden the fight is postponed. Or, you know what I mean? We hope no. We certainly hope no, because listen, we want to see this crack of a fight. We all want to see, and it's part of the biggest card, arguably, of all time, the greatest card of all time. Don't forget, Dimitri Bivol and Artur Beterbiev are headlining this card. So it's a crazy, crazy card. But yeah, man, Parker looking scary out there. And I warn people, like all these Dubois fans and all that, I've been warning them, listen, don't overlook Joseph Parker because the guy, he's going to bring that smoke, man. One thing we know about Parker, do you know what I mean? He's got a great heart. He's got a big heart. And he's going to go out there on the 22nd of February and leave everything in a ring. You know what I mean? And guys like that, I'm scared of. You see those guys that are willing to go out there and just leave everything in the ring. They're willing to get knocked out no matter what. They don't listen. Parker's one of those guys, yeah. And everything that he's experienced, all the difficulties that he's had to overcome for the last few years, the guy's just like taking all of that, use this energy to just bring a new lease of life to himself. Do you know what I mean? Just positivity. And the guy's just determined, man. He got dropped against Zhilei Zhang. I really thought, oh, this is it, man. He got dropped. Hey, Zhilei Zhang's going to take over here and just smoke him. Nah, he got back up. The second part of the fight, like from the 6th round and onwards, he absolutely dominated Zhilei Zhang. Do you know what I mean? Again, war of attrition. Zhilei Zhang, the cardio was in there, the endurance was in there. He couldn't last against Parker. Do you know what I mean? It just shows you the amount of work that Parker's putting like outside the ring. Do you know what I mean? He's really going for those runs. You know what I mean? He's really putting that work in the gym. And you can tell because if a fighter's been cheating in the gym, trust me, in the ring you can find out. I box in it. Like I box at a very lower level. I coach boxing as well, but at the lower level, amateurs and all that. And trust me, I've had a fight and I can tell you what, yeah, if I cheated in any of my sessions during the gym, I wouldn't have won my fight. Do you know what I mean? The only way I won is because I went all out. Like I never cheated. I ate correctly. I made sure I went for my runs. I done everything pads. I made sure I was sparring. Everything was done 100%. Do you know what I mean? So that enabled me to win my fight. And I feel like Park is one of those guys. He's absolutely giving it everything. Do you know what I mean? He's squeezing all that juice out of the lemon. Do you know what I mean? Like he's really going all out for it. So, you know, all the best to Parker, you know, but I am going to drop a fight breakdown soon. It's coming up. We're going to do a prediction as well. The closer the fight gets, all those videos are going to be dropping. And listen, if you don't want to miss out on the fight breaks down, fight analysis, fight predictions, make sure, yeah, especially if you're new to the channel, yeah, because a lot of the people that watch my channel are new viewers and all that, but you're not subscribing, yeah. So if you want to support the channel, drop a like on this video. Drop a comment. Let's have a conversation. Let's engage with each other. And the most important thing as well, subscribe to the channel because that's the way that you support us. That's the way that this channel is going to grow. Do you know what I mean? And if you don't want to subscribe to the channel, that's fine as well. Do you know what I mean? Mad love to you. Salute to you. Do you know what I mean? It's all love. It's all love. Do you know what I mean? But listen, I'm going to leave it at that, but don't forget, I will come back with breakdown videos and fight prediction and all that. So watch out for that, man. And the only way you can know that when I drop these videos is by subscribing and hitting the notification bell because you're going to be notified whenever these videos are dropping and you do not want to miss it. Do you know what I mean? Once again, thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports. I'm your boy, Enzo. I'll be back real soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed. Peace.